Centenario. This is an exposed carbon fiber version of the Centenario. It's only one of two in the whole of North America, and I believe there are only like a handful made in the world. They're all made of carbon fiber. They've all got carbon fiber bodies, but they've been painted over, so you can't see, it's not visible to the eye. But this one, all carbon fiber. So this is one of 40 Centenarios in the world. One of 20 coupes. So this is what we're looking at the moment. There's another 20 roadsters in the world. It has around 770 horsepower. Aventador S that I've been driving recently here from Lamborghini has 740 horsepower. It was originally about 2.3. Now it's going for about just under 4 million. So $3.9 million. Once this car sells, that pretty much sets the market price for buying a Centenario secondhand. So 3.9 they're wanting, but right above your head is an interesting one. Look at this.
That is a crazy wrapped Aventador SV, and it is Team Salamones. Brian, you might have seen him on Netflix.
Yes. Of course.
I think he didn't do that well on the race.
But his car's hot.
But his car is good.
Should we hear it? All right. Cold start, people. Cold start. Woo! Made for, because we've got so many, don't we? We have the Aventador SV, we have now the new Aventador S.
Right.
This kind of has, looking around and talking to you for a little bit, feels like it kind of has parts pulled from each of them, and of course a little bit more horsepower on top of that, 770 instead of 740, etc. What was this car made for? What kind of client?
So this is part of their one-off series from Lamborghini, and so what they do is they make these special one-off cars for a very select group of clients. This car was done with a selection process, and my client was ultimately selected to receive the car. And it's a very special car. Each one was designed to be somewhat different from the other cars.
Okay.
And the idea was to get the V12 power as much as they possibly could, and the weight down as much as they possibly could.
Right.
And also make the bodywork very crazy looking and Matchbox car-like.
So this is actually based on an Aventador S in parts, right? The chassis, so the engine. It has the same naturally aspirated V12.
Correct,
right?
correct. So the Veneno, for instance, was based on the first generation car. This is based on the second generation car, the Aventador S. So
I see.
The same chassis, same engine and transmission from the Aventador S. This was the first Lamborghini to have four-wheel steering and the titanium exhaust, which the Aventador S now has as well. And of course, the lighter weight bodywork helped keep the weight down.
Right.
And with the extra horsepower, this car does handle different than an SV or an Aventador S, and you can really feel that difference from behind the wheel.
So we've just been walking around the car, and it's just carbon fiber everywhere. Obviously, the other Centenarios are also made of carbon fiber, full carbon fiber body, but you can't necessarily see it because a lot of them have been painted over. So this is just one of a handful where you can actually see the carbon fiber body, and it is super special.
Absolutely.
It's just beautiful.
Had it at the New York Auto Show as well, so fantastic exposure, and now he's ready to part ways with it. He drove it a little bit, he had enough enjoyment out of it, and he's ready to part ways with it. He wants it to go to somebody who's going to collect it and enjoy it. And
that's a difficult decision, though, isn't it?
It is.
Letting go of something like this.
It is, because it's so special, and everywhere you take it, you get so much attention. I've taken it to so many car shows where I would pull it off the back of the truck into the spot where we're going to leave the car for the day, and the entire show is chasing me to the parking spot. We call them zombies. The photographer zombies are chasing me through the parking lot, and so it's an exciting. It really is an exciting thing, and it's a special, very special car, and it's been really fun to be a part of.
This screen too in the center console, that's a lot bigger than anything I've seen before.
Yeah, this is all new, and this is really a good glimpse into the future. And really, that's kind of what Lamborghini's, that's what they do with these special one-off cars, is every time they build one of these specialty cars, it's really kind of a glimpse into the future, you know?
Right.
So this is the technology that we are probably going to see in the next generation V12 car. Some of the other, you know, parts and pieces we'll probably see. Maybe the design of this car might be a glimpse of what the next generation V12 car will be as well.
This is cool, guys. So we're actually getting in a lift. Wow, I've never experienced this before. That is so cool. It's going to open up again now.
Here we go, making really on, getting icy zone, flexing, I've been swerving, make it trendy, we look sexy. Here we go, making really on, getting icy zone, flexing, I've been swerving, make it trendy, we look sexy, It's so icy, 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 엄마 내 combination, 새로운 것 같지 머리 swag, 남들이 잘 때도 쓸어담지, breaking good, life is good, 한동안 잊었어 이 느낌을, for better life, for better love, 이제는 나도 두 배 벌어, I don't give a fuck, who should give a fuck, 요즘 애들이 병신놀이 하는 거, no one give a fuck, take care of a house, 이러다마다 나이 먹었어, 후회하지 않아 나요, let's be straight, enemies, match for technique, cardio, terminate, 줘 봐봐만 좋은 새끼들 눈에 주제를 알아매요, making really on, getting icy zone, flexing, I've been swerving, make it trendy, we look sexy, here we go, making really on, getting icy zone, flexing, I've been swerving, make it trendy, we look sexy. 필요해 더 많은 시간 살 돈이 섣불리 시작해서 이제 바쁘니 랩스타일 비슷해 내 스타일 비슷해 고마워 네 관심은 passion이 나중에 없는 매일에는 정중히 인사드려 볼 일 없어 우린 pardon me 윗고기 마시기 전에 차린 정신 도배하게 미쳐버린 뒤 늦어